Sanjay Kumar, you understand the minutiae of Bihar politics well. How do you think this impacts the Lok Sabha elections in the data in the way that it stands? If it's BJP-JDU together, the problem they'll have is they also have the LJP. At this moment, they have Maji. So they really have a lot of little parties that they'll somehow have to adjust while ensuring that the BJP gets the maximum possible share.
Yes, Rahul, I think there is a problem of oversized coalition. And if Nitish Kumar is going to join NDA along with several other smaller party, BJP-JDU and several other party forms a nature of a coalition which is an oversized coalition, because when Nitish Kumar was not in the alliance, I think LJP and other smaller parties, they were all expecting that they will get a larger number of seats. That's not going to happen now. But I think whatever may be the contradictions, BJP will be able to sort out these contradiction of seat sharing between the NDA. And it's a win-win situation for Nitish Kumar. It's a win-win situation for NDA in 2024. There is no narrative which can suggest, no ifs and buts, which can suggest that this is not going to help NDA, this is not going to help BJP, or this is not going to be in the benefit of Nitish Kumar. So Nitish Kumar, BJP and NDA all in a win-win situation with the new alliance emerging.
Manisha Prayam, data says that Nitish Kumar has about a 16% vote share, but largely that's been on the back of an alliance with the BJP or the RJD. What's your best sense after all these political somersaults, some of that sheen of Sushashan Babu wearing off? How much vote share do you think he might still be left with? And how is it that this man whose journey you followed through the decades can pull off these dangerous somersaults and each and every time land on his feet and never crash on his back?
So I think the answers lie not in the data. And today's political stock exchange is actually the political storyline. And you also, a couple of minutes ago, you were looking at the story of the fish and the bait. And I think the very important part here is to understand all points, the history of it. 1993, my daughter was born. There was a function to felicitate her coming. But the only memory we have is that Nitish and Lalu did not talk to each other. And I remember I nudged my father and said, why is this happening? And he said, Inka personal manmutav hai. And I think everything that has happened over the years, that manmutav explains the fact that Nitish he can even be okay with a Tejaswi. But Mr. Lalu Yadav driving the reins of power, and Nitish feels the heat. He felt the heat that Lalu Yadav and Congress were getting too close together. Remember, the Bharat Jodo Yatra is entering the Purnia side, and Nitish doesn't trust when the Congress is being dominated by Lalu Prasad Yadav in Bihar. He does not trust that, number one. Second important point is that don't forget that all the close advisors of Nitish Kumar are actually the young boys of politics that the late Mr. Arun Jaitley ji groomed. Now, they remain there through all the somersaults. They remain loyal to Mr. Nitish Kumar. They don't flex their muscles like the Yadavs, but they remain there. The moment they see, like the weatherman, that something's going to happen, which is going to take the ship of Sushashan Babu away, they advise him, and that advice works very well. But Nitish keeps restraint as a politician. He does not speak out of turn. But look at the quality and the caliber of the young men who are now seasoned politicians, groomed by the late Arun Jaitley, and around Mr. Nitish Kumar as advisors. Very, very important to remember that. Remember also that the Prime Minister and Mr. Amit Shah ji, who we see as speaking strong in Delhi, have maintained a very soft relationship with Mr. Nitish Kumar. Remember, the governor right now, Shri Arlekar ji, he's had a very cordial relationship with Nitish Kumar. As early as February, when I was doing some ground level field work amongst the contending OBC castes, the Kurmis and the Koiris, the Samrat Chaudhary supporters and Nitish Kumar supporters, the Patel Chhatravas being the Kurmi people, I was told by a hint that yes, we may be fighting on the street, but the governor is very kind to Mr. Nitish Kumar. So I knew that this is the wily politician. Remember, no politician is supposed to speak out of turn. So I believe very much that the relationships between the Honorable Prime Minister and Mr. Nitish Kumar have remained very, very cordial. And there have been many, many channels than what we can see here. And remember, wily politicians are not always supposed to speak of their maneuvers or what moves they're going to make. And also remember the very important factor that's running on the tickers. Now, what was the manmutao between Nitish and the BJP? A young boy called Chirag Paswan. Now, he upset the apple cart. Whatever you say about anti-incumbency, etc., most of the important seats that Nitish lost in his strongholds was because Chirag took the important votes away. Now, I think behind the curtains, it's been settled that, yes, you are the leader. And remember,
so what happens then to Chirag Paswan? Will Chirag stay in the NDA fold, or will he now find
He can stay in the NDA fold, but you have to understand that the Mukhya of the NDA fold will always be Mr.
But
Nitish
you're
Kumar.
seeing that there are lots in the BJP legislative party who are saying that is bar CM hamara hona chahiye. Why does Nitish become CM? We are the larger party.
Because the BJP itself took on a very aggressive turn. They've gone hammer and tongs. Each district has a BJP office. The BJP of the early 2000s in Bihar is not the BJP today. 2.5 decades, they've worked the midnight soil, they've burnt and built their cadre, they've built their offices. And remember also, the Bharat Ratna to Karpuri Thakur was that important message that came in. And when you saw the acceptance speech coming from Nitish Kumar, I knew then that there was a tango. He said in the acceptance speech that what Karpuri stood for the most of all was that he never accepted Parivarvad. And he turned around and said, look, Ramnath ji ko to humne banaya. And I knew that that message was that Karpuri's big message is leave Parivar aside. Who else, apart from Nitish, uses his lines? The Honorable Prime Minister himself. So it takes two to tango. Remember to read political novels like they should be. Political maneuvers and political strategies don't always come up on the stock exchange numbers, Rahul. You'll always need me to tell you what's happening on the ground there.